are live. Hi everyone. So yeah, it's been a while. I was supposed to stream on Monday. Just checking the song. Yeah, okay. I was supposed to stream on Monday. I ended up not streaming. And yeah. I was also supposed to stream like I was like, if I don't stream on Monday, speedrun. Hey Teva. I was like, if I'm not streaming on Monday, I'm gonna stream on Tuesday. Then on Tuesday I couldn't stream. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream on Wednesday. And then on Wednesday I couldn't. I wasn't feeling it. So here we are. Thanks for the self care. My back is actually killing me. So here you go. How are you doing? I'm tired as fuck. But other than that, I'm doing good. How about you? So today is finally, we are in SNEZNHAYA. After so long. I suddenly heard my voice coming from Nashi's laptop and I got scared. Okay. I know I was in the middle of the thing with during, but no, I'm not gonna continue that. Who is Naya? Are you sneezing on her? Nice one. Oh yeah, they added a lot of characters in here. Like they added Risley, they added Navia, Shangyun, Chiori, Chlorinde, Emily, Sijuin, Lini, Baiju, and Mizuki. From the one I have. I'm pretty good, a bit tired though. I feel you. I don't know who I'm gonna get the constellation. I think C2 Xiao is pretty good, but I only have C0, so it's going to take a while. And I will be honest, I barely ever do those things, so... Ooh. Oh, it looks cool. This one looks cool as well, but this one looks even better. Looks like a wolf. So, I don't know if I'm going to pull for Odette. Because I really like her character. But I mean, we are going to get the Traveler. Like the Cryo Traveler, so... I'm not really sure if I really want to... I am Teva, I have every name, I'm infinitely infinite. So yeah, I don't really know if I'm going to pull for Odette or not. I guess I will have to like see which banner are planned next. Like what got leaked. Cause if there's a character I really want on version 7.0, point 1. I'm not gonna pull for Odette. I don't even remember which character is after Odette and Arlecchino, to be honest. Like, that got, like, officially announced, but I can't remember. Why do I have another mail? Too many dots. Oh, there's a new survey. A new permanent one. That gives Primo Gems. Oh, this one looks cool. You have Teva names, yes. I'm just going to do that. Go back so I don't have the exclamation point anymore. Ashley thinks Paimon it. I didn't understand. Also, I'm going to check the banners. 7.0 banners. Oh. Oh, okay. Phase 2 is Inefa and Flint. Okay, so there are no character I want to pull except for maybe Odette. Because is there going to be a mermaid character coming soon, or did she already get released? Yeah, there's going to be a mermaid character in the next updates. But I'm not sure if I want to pull for her or not. Like, she's super pretty. Because I saw a lot of stuff with her on Twitter. But, like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna pull for her. 7.1 banners. Not Meek, Leak. Okay, apparently I would have pulled for that mermaid. I love Merfolk character. Yeah, apparently she's going to be first half from what I can see. The thing is, they also plan to put the Liyue Chronicle banner. Though I basically have every character except from Ganyu. For some reason, I don't have Chi-Chi, and I don't have Child that who's considered a Liyue character. For some reason. Yeah, well, that is really pretty. I will have to see the personality of the mermaid character first to have an idea of if I want to pull for her. Because, like, she's a Hydro character. So, yeah. Apparently, there's another, like, there's a Hydro. No, not Hydro. Anemo character after. But, yeah. I think in 7.2, it's Mitya, and I really want to pull for him. So there's also that. Like, from the leaks we got, apparently in 7.2, there's going to be a character I really love, so I'm like, who who am I going to pull for? Paimon is an edible fairy. So yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I will do like a 10 pull just for fun and see how it goes. As I sometimes do, so but without further ado, let's start the Archon quests. I just realized that I'd never finished the Chronicle thing with Colombina. I think I'm only missing 2 weeks.
It's finally come. We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of SNEZNHAYA. What is she planning and why does she need a gnosis? Soon we'll have our answers. Guess this will be the end of your journey that your sister mentioned. What is she expecting you to find there? SNEZNHAYA still feels like a long way away. Hopefully, there'll be plenty of time to relax, eat some good food, and have fun before we arrive.
Is Paimon a fairy mermaid or merfay? I think she's yes. We will know.
But whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around the corner, all these questions come flooding into Paimon's head. It makes her so nervous.
I'm a little nervous too.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about all that. We can't start the final leg of a journey with that kind of mindset. Just think. We fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creation of the gods, faced prophecies of doom, and the threat of the abyss. Heck, we've even been to the moon.
That is true.
With all that experience under our belt, how could we be any more prepared?
Great points. Thanks for the pep talk. Yes, actually. Merfay, because we fish her. Yeah.
Sure thing. Now stick close to Paimon, the best guide you could ever ask for. And let's charge straight for the final line. Off we go! What about me? Do I get a call out? Oh, Colombina! You can't stack up on us here.
What's here? Paimon.
Look at Paimon. Paimon didn't sell you out this time.
Oh, it's Lunotar. I haven't given a proper pep talk to be like, yeah.
Oh, so it was you. Alright, guess there's no hiding it now. All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see you off. I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to SNEZNHAYA. She must be busy. She had some nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear them? She hasn't changed a bit. Alright, let's hear it.
Does that mean we're all merfolk when we drowned? Because I think Paimon was drowning when Traveler met her. Yeah, she was.
If they're heading to SNEZNHAYA, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending a farewell party for people like that would not be a good look for me right now. Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in SNEZNHAYA. Our time working together was not terrible, precisely, but we're on different sides. So when we get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us. Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude, the reasoning. Alright, we'll do our best to keep our distance then. No, you've misunderstood. I think she meant that she'd like you to go see her.
Huh? How? How do you figure I mean, I know she's a tsundere, but I'm not sure it's to that point. Luonotar being Colombina's Paimon Loki. Luonotar, at least during the Not Cry quest, was literally a part of Colombina that she threw to us, like, in the present from the past. So she was basically a part of Colombina. Like, that's how Colombina went from the past with the 3 Moon Sisters back to us when she disappeared at some point. I know they're Colombina's time. Yes, exactly. Well, just this Luonotar. Like the other Kuvaki, they are unrelated to Colombina, basically. Huh, how'd you figure that?
As long as you don't make things difficult for both of you, you'll be fine. Oh, you really have to read between the lines with Sandrone. Go on, get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. I told Loma that she once treated me to a truly unforgettable meal. Today I want to return the favor. It's my gift to you. It's definitely nice to be treated, but hopefully by this point you know that you don't owe us any favors.
Yeah, friends don't keep score.
The Moon of Notcry will always give you a warm welcome.
Well, Luonotar kinda became her... Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, enjoying delicious food with friends, and reminiscing about past adventures. After a lovely meal filled with laughter and warmth, it's time to start the next chapter of your journey. SNEZNHAYA, SNEZNHAYA, SNEZNHAYA. I was not expecting us to be like right in SNEZNHAYA as we start. Wow, pure white as far as the eyes can see. It's so pretty. Come and keep up. Ever winter without mercy. Ooh. Wow. So we had the sand desert, but the snow desert is less boring. They look similar to the ones in Notcry. They're just minus the effect of Kuvaki. It's a sure sign that we're officially in SNEZNHAYA now. Mint. The Paimon is like, why? Wait the fuck? Chest! There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. Oh, sorry Paimon. I cut you off. Oh. What? But Paimon is good. I've got a mouth full of snow. It's so cold. Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you for a bit to get warm. I mean, you can. I don't mind. Yes, I'm trying to follow Paimon, but she's not moving. Oh, cryo sigil. That reminds me that I've never gotten to use my Luno sigil. Now that I think about it. Like, there was shops, but I never got to them. Hey, Paimon, at least a mouthful of snow isn't bad compared to a mouthful of... Yeah. Yes, I can totally agree with that. Ooh, bears. Hey, check it out. Those are bears, right? Oh, look how big and fluffy they are. So cute. Paimon, you're gonna get attacked, but... Quick, take a picture before the moment passes. Right here, if we get in closer, you might scare them away. Oh. Oh, your camera's keen as hard this day. Oh, wait a sec. Paimon sees something. Come on, quick. It looks like a train carriage. Sorry. I just ate, so... I'm still feeling a bit... Ooh, snowball flower. Prefer making sand a planet. Sand planet. I've heard that SNEZNHAYA has lots of railways and trains. This must be one of them. But why is it abandoned? It's still so cold. Still feeling chilly from getting buried in the snow? I don't know, maybe. Also, is it just Paimon or is the snow getting heavier? It's never happened in Notcry. If you're cold, come a little closer. Oh, thanks for offering, but this isn't just the weather. It's hard to describe, but Paimon feels so weird. She's never felt like this before. Everything feels heavy, getting kinda dizzy too. Should we turn back? No need. Paimon's just feeling a bit low on energy, that's all. It's nothing serious, not worth ruining our travel plans over. If you start feeling worse, tell me right away. Would you call it Sunana Waxay? Yep, sure thing. SNEZNHAYA, here we come. Can I get, like, the pain coins? Lots of pain coins. Seems like this snowstorm is getting worse by the minute. Paimon can barely fly.
Let's wait for Paimon. I can't even move.
There's a cabin over there. Phew, let's get out of this storm.
I'm just gonna stretch my legs real quick. Oof. My knee just cracked. Oh, is Aether not cold as fuck right now? You have your whole belly out. What the fuck? And we died. This is the end. It's this place. Probably because it does. Yeah, I mean, it does have the pyro element. Like, I am the pyro element right now, but. Hi, man. Hi, man. Inside a big cave of snow. That's strange. Where could she be? Guess I'll try further ahead. Oh, I can warm. I burnt myself. Press E to call Paimon. Is that a carriage? Maybe I can get up from. Maybe I can get up from the inside. The chest. Almost didn't see the chest. What the fuck? Investigate the strange device. Chest is too well integrated in the landscape. Yeah, for real, it was. There's here Technics torch, civilian model. Definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned off. Another chest. What's that strange sound? Paimon? Paimon, is that you? Nope, that's not Paimon. Either that or main character moments. Also, I'm not sure, but I think neither Lumin or Ether are really human as far as I remember. So maybe the twins' features completely different from humans. I about between humanity and basing myself on old memories of the game. Yeah, basically they are not coming. Identity detected. Authorization granted. Initializing original. We are descenders, but like. Did the thing just called almost called her transcender instead of descender? But yeah, I mean the traveler and like Ether and Lumin are like thousands of years old, I think. At least hundreds. Not sure about thousands, but hundreds. Sorry, I was like crushing my bottle. My oh wow. I'm just gonna stretch. Raya, I read great from afar, yeah. You oh Wow. Huh. So the thing almost called it a transcender. Hello, transcender, who has reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Graia at your service. Time since last activation, like measurement unavailable due to the influence of. Anyway, it must have been a very long time. Yeah. What are you? I am. I was born to fulfill a mission to reach tomorrow. This end, I must. I must. Strange. What was it? Wait, my body. Huh? Why is my body like this? Oh, so you weren't born like this? I've been like this since I was created, and yet I also have memories and an awareness of a physical form that I once had. But this contradicts my current status. Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow, but I am unable to load further detail at this moment. Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I've detected a drop in your surface body temperature. You cannot remain active in this state for much longer. In accordance with my preset programming upon reactivation, I must ask the one who awakened me the following question. Will you accept me, Transcender? Transcender? And not Descender again? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we reach tomorrow. Miyuko? Mihoyo? Likes their guide figure that needs to be guided into guiding us. Huh? Yeah, for real. Well, I'm pretty sure I will need to accept, but like, I love the. No thanks. This is all a bit too strange for me. Cause yeah, what the fuck is that? I will accept you. Is that the cool shooting mode? Please tell me it is. You're good it. You're consider me, yo, yes, I'm. You have made a very wise decision. No, I detected that you called out a name earlier, presumably that of your missing companion. The name was Paimon. After helping you get out of here, I will search for a match in the nearby area and pinpoint their location. Wait, you can do that? That's cool. Merely the tip of the iceberg. You have reached Nakor. You will be my new user. May I ask your name? Very well. I will remember this name until the mission is complete. What is your mission exactly? I need to recover my body, retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow, and help the suffering masses to reach the far shores where the empty ark floats. I can sense my power scattered across this ice-covered land. I even have a vague sense of where it might be found. Right now, that is not essential. Oh, shoot, what? The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your companion. They leave. Oh, tap on Fab Vision to enter the Build Prime Ice mode. When the preview blueprint overlaps existing Prime Ice or Prime Ice construct, the affected item will be marked red. At this time, pressing Build will remove the corresponding Prime Ice construct and Prime Ice. Removing Prime Ice refunds Prime Ice resource, while removing Prime Ice construct will only return the corresponding fabrication materials and not energy to the Eyes of Raya. You may now execute the command remove. Use it to remove the Prime Ice blocking the path and obtain Prime Ice units. Okay, this sounds like such a complicated thing. Like, tap on Fab Vision to enter the Build Prime Ice mode. To build a Prime Ice construct, first place the preview blueprint at the desired location. If the area is marked blue, press Build to complete building. I want to call it Eye of Grey because it's so overtyped, I'm not gonna lie. Greya.
现在可以执行指令营造，以此创造真
Oh, it's Greya. Greya. About Greya. I mean, Greya works as well. Greya. Not that bad. It's not too bad.
我会好好保存。
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can just climb, but... Yeah.
检测到周围环境。啊，必要出口已被冰封绝。
Scanning local environment. Exit has been sealed off with ice. Maybe we can use pyro?
是具备效率的做法。
That would not be an efficient approach.
附近检测
One
可
moment.
用造物蓝图，
Usable construct blueprint detected nearby.
可以利用那个。
You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you more quickly. Love how they just immediately diffuse the immediate running hole in their entire prison. Why not just melt the ice with pyro? Yeah. How about Grawawa? Basic heat source. The heat source constructs out of prime ice that generates an easy to use warming flame. So we are using ice to produce a warming flame. And within the range of a heat source, you will no longer need to draw energy from the eye of Grarawa to keep warm. The flame can follow you around within a certain area. However, do note that once you stray too far from the pedestal, the flame will return automatically to its base. Okay. Construct blueprint, asset to records. Generate temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice. Give me the chest. Give me money, money, money. I'm gonna steal all the energy I can. Oh, okay, you change with that. Oh, okay. Yeah, they really just decided to just mention the elephant in the room out of an arbitrary puzzle. Yeah. The only thing I can get with this logic is how frost can burn skin. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, me neither. Like, we are using prime ice to to make a burning flame, like a burning heat source. If it was like primordial ice, it would be a bit different because primordial water is like different from regular water. But they did say prime ice, so find a path that leads out. I keep pressing the wrong button when I want to sprint.
我会好好保存。根据检测，道路
Can
就在前
indicate
方
that the path
推荐继续前行。
path is straight ahead. We have to do another flame. Would it have been better if it was collect frozen primordial element that can be made into anything? It just happens to be an ice form at the moment here. Unless it is called a flame, but it's actually an ice so cold that it burns, maybe that would make a little bit more sense. Well, they call that a heat source, so I'm not really sure that ice produces heat. You can extract heat from ice to make it harder. Really? I didn't know that. No, my flame. No, I'm just making theories that are very now. Yeah. Oh,
检索到克什尼克金矿，建议进
that's
行
new
开采。
crystal located. Please collect at your earliest
刚才的
convenience.
造物就是利用了克什尼克
Recent
金矿
construct
性
you
质
build
才能
provides
如此快速地
highly
进行分解。
efficient heating by utilizing the unique properties of Kresnik crystal.
只可惜，临时的真冰造物时
Fortunately,
间太
prime
短，
ice
无法
constructs
在
have a
开拓
very
时期
short
完成升级。
lifespan
正
and
因为这
cannot
个，
be
才开
stabilized
放了
during
水源开
development
放的时间。
period. Hence, the authorization to use Kresnik's crystal
不
has
过我已经
granted.
忘了，
That said, I have already forgotten what warmth feels like. Maybe when you get your body back?
是的，
Yes,
说
perhaps
不定以
then
后
we can warm
就能和
ourselves
你一起在路边
at
烤
the
火。
fireside together.
总之，
But for now,
说
all you
起
need
克什
to
尼克金
remember is
矿，
this.
我就可
If
以
you
实
collect
时装
Kresnik
点
crystal,
维持您体表的
I
温
can
度。
extract the energy within and use it to maintain your body's surface temperature. I'm all in for the puzzle mechanic itself, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm still not happy about the in-universe explanation for it. The bitter cold of the land of ice and snow. When moving about in a low temperature location, the Eye of Garawa will expend energy to keep your body warm. When the Eye of Garawa's energy is exhausted, your body temperature will drop rapidly depending on how cold the environment is, and you might even get hurt. Increasing the Eye of Garawa Kresnik energy helps to withstand the cold. You can get Kresnik energy from various sources, such as Kresnik torches of various kinds and Kresnik crystal ore.
储备的能量较低，请及时
Power,
采取克
please
什尼
use
克金矿，以补
crystal
充
to
能量。
replenish energy.
远处探查到
Sign
身
of
体很
physiological
是
activity
您的旅伴
detected
泰
in
王
the
里可能性
distance.
很高。
It is likely to be your travel companion Paimon. Go.
确吧？
Gonna be reunited and seen together. May all the people be united as
一
one.
切人们团结
May
一
all of
起，
life
互相
rejoice
增
in
生，
unison.
欢乐。我们正逐渐接
Sorry.
近目标所在地。
Like, we got Wesley blocking a massive corridor by punching
数量为
in an ice block that covers the entire corridor, and we can't spiral a smaller piece of ice to melt it. Yeah. Project the target location, scanning for sign of life. Life forms detected. 2? Does that mean someone else is there beside Paimon?
正如您所说，
Affirmative.
但我
However,
我另有
that is not a reason for my confusion.
进入此地
According to my database, this location is a train station, meaning the number of life forms is unusually low.
进情报，
Real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use.
请您警惕。
But whatever the situation, please exercise caution. Let's head inside and take it from there. Paimon! Paimon! Huh? Nani the fuck? Why are you seeing Piero so early? What the fuck?
你是谁？
Who are you?
不用担心，
Don't worry, she's only sleeping.
看来
You must be
你
Miyoko.
就是旅
She
行
found
者
your name repeatedly while attempting to
她在
battle her
风
way
雪里
through the
乱
blizzard.
闯的时候，一直在初来乍到的
Newcomers
旅
to
客
SNEZNHAYA
本就
struggle
难以
to
适
adapt
应
to the
其
sheer
中的
cold
严寒。
at the best of time.
恰逢
Lately,
之日
even the
有
locals
强
are
大的魔
suffering.
物换
With a
来了
powerful
暴雨
monster having
就
summoned a
连
bitter
本地
snowstorm.
人，你们应该是非
You
常
two
重要
must
的
be
伙
very
伴，
important to one
不要
another.
轻易
You
走
should take
散。
more care not to get separated. Before, hi, I'm a big fan of Paimon, so I saved her.
你的眼睛
Your eyes. Are you Kenrian?
世间尚且留
There are
存一
indeed
些
some
不够
Kenrians
豪
left
杰
in
的
this
坎
world
尼
who
尔，
survived the
这
cataclysm.
对你来说
I thought that
应
is
该
news
不
to
是
you.
在此地
It
深
would
究
be
我的
unwise
身
to
份
interrogate
并
my
不明
identity
智，
here.
你应
Focus
该
your
把精
attention on
力
your travel
放在
companion
他身
instead.
上。很
We
快
will
我
meet
们
again
就
very
会
soon.
在
检测到目标离开，
I was really not expecting us to see Piero so early.
相关数据，再次便利数据库。
Sorry for the burp. The unidentified subject has now left the area. The search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again. He's probably some big shots. Works for the Tsaritsa. Oh, it's Phantom.
万幸之是，您的同伴平安。
Against the odd, companion is safe and sound. The other person even left a blanket for her. I'll boil some water. Just. Probably emergency hungry.
是你星
Yeah.
的，
It was your day. So
我
long.
记得到处
She
找。
looked everywhere for you.
没关系，不用着
It's
急。
okay, take it easy.
你的身体还
Are you
好吗？
feeling alright?
还是和刚到
Pretty
子洞的
much the
感觉差
same
不
as
多。
when you first got to
因为当时
SNEZNHAYA.
着凉了，
I must have got a cold.
实在没
She
忍
was
住
feeling so
就
faint,
睡
she
了一
just
觉。
couldn't keep going any longer, so he had to lie down and sleep it off.
啊，超绝
It's
去
where
哪
did the
了？
jester go? The jester? That was the jester? Yes, we know it
对
was
啊，
jester.
愚人中的统括官，
The director of the factory, the jester
我
Piero.
遇见他
So you
了。
met him? Yeah, we speak briefly, but he didn't reveal his identity.
一定知道
Jester must know everything about Teresa's plan.
但他不会轻易
There's no way he'd tell me just that. He'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up clashing.
至少他的判
Well,
断
he
没错。
was right about one
对
thing.
我而言，
I have the most important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while she's unwell. I want to pet Paimon too.
他无意言述动机
He。had no intention of explaining his motive, and he left me something of a hurry.
谁在说话？
What was that? Let's get a Paimon plush to help at her. Yeah. Oh, I found this in an ice cave.
看起来像
Looks
是
like
一
a
副
pair
眼
of
镜，
goggles.
好神奇！
Oh, amazing. A self-aware talking pair of
是
goggles.
自我意
Oh
识
no, it's the meta glasses.
是东曾是妖精的国度。
Oh, the scene where we bat here was adorable. Yeah.
不过，熟女
SNEZNHAYA was once the land of the Fae.
Hmm?
There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak. You must be a rare creature yourself. Yeah, the Eye of Grawawa helped me find
这
you.
样啊，
Oh, wow, well, thank you so much.
我要把
You've
我的
earned
小
yourself
黄
some of Paimon's favorite candy.
看上去
Oh,
好像
by
没
the
有
looks of it, you probably can't eat that, can you?
哦，
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly to keep me operating at peak efficiency.
嘿，你
It
大
was so
眼
cute,
闭嘴
yeah.
是眼镜啊，那一言为定。
Is it because we said cute? Okay. Hey, Min Min. That makes sense. Every pair of goggles needs wiping clean once in a while. Sure thing, mister.
哦，对了，我
Hey,
想起
back
来
to the
了，
chester for a
这
second.
还留下了
I'm
一个
still
让我很
confused
费解
about
的问题。
something.
在雪里遇见他的时候，
When we
他
first
知道我
when
在
he
看
first
你，
showed up, I already knew Paimon's name, and he acted like he expected Paimon to know who he was too.
可是我
I
只能
could
从
tell
眼
that
睛
he
看
was
出来
Cambrian
他是
from
个
his
肯
eyes,
亚人，
and he
似乎
definitely
很有
seemed
来
like
头。
someone pretty
但不
important.
知道
But
他
beyond
是
that,
怎么
Paimon
决
didn't know anything about him.
后来他把我
It
从
was
水
only
里救
later
了
when
出
he
来，
rescued
才
Paimon
想
from
起
the
来
snow
自己，
that he
因为他
probably
知道这
introduced
些信
himself.
息。
That's the only reason Paimon knows he was the jester. So he knows you? Is that why he was here? He came looking for you?
应该不会
Seems
吧？
unlikely.
他
He
是
ran
顺着
into
我
the
的声
snow
音从
following the
这
sound
雪
of
里来
Paimon's
的，
voices
表情很
with a
着
really
急，
anxious
不像是
expression
想
on
象
his
中我
face.
会在这里
He
的
didn't
样子。
act like someone who knew she was here in advance.
而且他把我救
And
到这
after
里之后，
bringing
就让他
Paimon
去，
here,
没
he's
跟
just
我
stared
说
out
任
at the
何事，
snow. He didn't do
甚
anything
至
to
都不敢
Paimon
和
at
我
all.
说话。
In fact, he
连
barely
我其
did
他也不
anything.
回答。
Wouldn't even answer any of Paimon's question either.
我从他的身上感觉不
I
到危
didn't
险，
feel unsafe around here.
而且
Him,
他要是
he
另
didn't
眼
seem
另
to
我
have
的
any
话，
ulterior
说不定
motives.
我也不会
For all
生
we
气。
know, he might have just ignored Paimon's questions so she'd give up and go to sleep.
请容我打断片刻。
Please allow me to
严
interrupt.
重以及
Pottery and director are unfamiliar terms. May I ask for clarification?
你居然不
But
知道有
you've
这种
seriously never heard of the Fatui? They're like, Tsaritsa's inner circle.
非常厉害的
Really
人物吧？
powerful people, and the director is their boss.
啊，了解。
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum.
未能检测到对方
Nashi?
很乐意。
Can I just bother you with something? Can you pass me a new... Oh, what?
Here it is. You're a water.
My... What? Did you send the sip because I asked for the oh, what?
You're water.
Maybe. Thanks for the self-care though. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman. Remember to thank him next time we see him.
抱歉，
Sorry, I
要不是太
shouldn't
不好，
encourage you to talk so much.
太忙。
I
我
have
有
a
个
new
想法，
plan. Let's get out
我
of
们暂时从
SNEZNHAYA
这
for
栋退
now.
出去。
We can come
等
back
天气
after the
转好，
weather clears
你
up
的
and
身
you're
体
all
看
better.
小学提到了眼前
Just
的
to
暴雪，
mention that this
似乎
snowstorm,
是因魔物所
being
致。
the work of a monster,
就算
is
强行
worse
向
than
至东
most.
堡，
Even if
可
we
能
made
也无
it to
法将它打
SNEZNHAYA,
死。
we'd still have to wait out the storm before we could do any exploring.
我知道你在为我着想，
Well, it's really nice of you to look out for Paimon, but
我不想拖你的后腿。
doesn't want to hold you back.
启程的时候，
We were
我
really
们对这
psyched
趟
up for
旅途
this
充满了
journey
期
when we
待，
first set off.
有太多
Just
问题
think
要
of
在
all
这
the
里找
burning
到答
questions
案。
we have.
是
If
一
we
个
turn back now,
又
who
不知
knows
道
how
要
long
到
it
什
will
么
take
时
before
候。
we finally get answer.
魔
Further
物之事
information
还
is
需更多
required
情报。
regarding the monster
我们眼
situation.
前另一个
But
客观问
objectively
题
speaking,
值得
there
重
is
视。
another, more pressing issue at hand.
我们已经在
At
风
this
雪中
point,
行
we
进
have
了多
traveled
年，
a significant
从这里
distance
撤
into
出
the
出东的
blizzard.
路同样艰难。
Were we to turn back now, the road would be extremely treacherous, especially since we would need to travel on foot.
但如果前进的话，
If, however, we continue onward,
They may be a better solution.
还记得吗？
Sorry.
我和您说过，这里是个车站。
Remember what I said if we
虽
knew
然
this
此路遭到废弃
location.
的原因不明，
I told you that this is a train station. Well, it has evidently fallen into disuse for unknown reasons. The tracks remain intact.
驾驶列车
We can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by driving a train.
嗯，
This
这是这
is
动
a,
人的一个做法
that that is the SNEZNHAYA way.
前方存在一座小
There is
镇
a small town up
很适
ahead,
合让派
which
万
would be the
女士暂
perfect
住
place
下
for Miss Paimon to rest and recover.
Are we going to Dench attack into SNEZNHAYA?
我觉得眼镜说的很有道理。嘿，你就这么办吧。
Snowball's here and makes a great point. You don't. Are you sure you're up to this? I don't want you to push yourself.
哎呀，放心啦。
Come on, don't
你
worry.
想想看，
Think of all the
这一路
traveling
走
we've
来
done so
我也
far.
没怎么生
When
过
has
病，
Paimon ever
我
gotten
的
sick
身体
before?
好着呢。
Particularly
休息得
never,
好
because
只
she's
是
in
暂
great
时
shape.
的。
Surely she's a little tired right now, but it's sure to clear up on its own. Fair enough. We'll stay the night in the town, then take it from there.
好的，
Primitive, should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please call for the Eye of Baraba whenever you wish.
除此之外的事情，
Otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary
现在
distractions.
请您随我到
Now
铁路
please follow me to the train tracks. Pick up your chest first.
这个世界也在回应我吗？
Me too. Is there anything of interest here? From the train. Oh, okay, I need to equip it from the inventory, okay. W. Oop. Okay. Why does the train look like the Astral Express, though?
从这里向北，我们
Heading
很
north
快就
from here, we will soon arrive at...
嗯，稍等
Wait, there's an error message. Could not detect clear tracks.
什么叫通
What
畅
exactly
呢？
does clear mean?
朋友们，
Rates were impacted, friends. Preparing to enter impromptu flight mode. Yeah, we are Dinch attacking. I saw a waypoint. Give me the waypoint. I saw the statue of 7 as well. Give it to me. Where's the drift? We are not multi-tracking. I don't remember Dinch attack made a collab with Genshin.
真是奇怪，
Strange.
这车
Not
站
only was the
记录了很大差距。
station status different from my records, even the railroads and the terrain itself have changed substantially. Simon, are you okay?
多亏
Thanks
你
to your
反应
careful
快，
fixes.
抱歉，
It's sincere apologies for putting you in
我也
danger.
对现状一
Don't
头
worry,
雾
I'm as confused by all this as you are. I need to find a way to update your dialogue. Shame about the train.
你说的对，应该是
Read,
很多
this
数据
is
系统
likely a
不全
consequence of an
是
outdated
和老旧数据相
railroad data.
变化比
The
我想象的
discrepancies
多。
between the old data and present reality are far greater than I anticipated.
不过幸运的是，
Fortunately, our crash landing
我们的坠落
has
地
at least
就在
brought
下
us
面
much closer to the town, according to the data anyway.
又闪着数
Then I
据
had。better be right this
这
time.
次肯定不会
I can
错。
assure you it certainly is.
像这个
Please look this way and you
那就是
will
特
see
殊的
a
数据
prismatic torch.
从结果来说，我们一
Seems
错
our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. We have taken the shortest possible route. It wasn't what I'd call, it wasn't what you'd call comfortable though.
哈哈，请
Rest
你放心
assured that I will take user preferences into account next time I plan a route. Next time I'll get it right. Go to Skretomorsk. The world opened itself before those with noble hearts. This feels so surreal. Like, Oh, we can see the Tsaritsa. We can resonate with Cryo. We are the Cryo Traveler. That was not the button I wanted to press. My artifacts are shit. I never put artifact on my Traveler. Cryo Storm. Condense. Lightning Frost. I thought that apparently the statue of Seven from SNEZNHAYA had a visual effect. If you attack it with cryo, could you try? Yeah? Oops, wrong button. I don't see a difference. Excuse me, is there an inn nearby? I'm sorry, but they are closed. Well, I guess it's either after the end of a quest or something. Yeah, maybe. Borderlands, a town added to the archive. That's really nice. Flowers. To interrupt, we're looking for a place to stay. Can't even afford to warm my own house. Okay. Let's have fruits. Excuse us, is there anywhere we can stay around these spots? I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else. What we can do is wait for the next treatment of Frozen Crystal. Every time I see people with like red hair, I'm like, are you child's family? Because I know we see his sister. Oh, Alyosha. Would you want me to try and find a video that shows it? Yeah, sure, if you can. Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town? Dalits. They are probably all closed. No one has enough Frozen Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business. I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland SNEZNHAYA these days. Is that because of the snowstorm? In part, but the bigger reason is Project Stuja. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not. I don't really know what Project Stuja is. Oh, sorry, I assume it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous amount of energy. Even if they used all the surplus Frozen Crystal in SNEZNHAYA, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So the VG passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has been charmingly named Project Stuja, meaning bitter cold. Bitter cold, so like, it's gonna be a cold winter, folks. You're all gonna have to find a way to get through it. That kind of idea?
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and
存
save.
钱了就省省，
When it's cold, you
不
huddle
存钱
together for warmth.
日子总
There's always a way to strike things out to make and
只是
meets.
时间长了还能
Trouble
恢
is,
复
if you
吗
stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long,
算了，
who knows if they can
明天
even
晚上
bounce back. You know what? Come with me and see for yourself.
为什么这次的金矿价格又
Can you
往下
please
跌？
explain to me why the
这些额
prices
还
of
变少
pressing crystal has gone up by a third again, even as our purchase quota has gone
这
down?
月才来2次，
You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
克什尼克金矿的工钱
Supply and
定价
pricing of
都是根
pressing
据目前
crystal
的
are
产量
based
和
on
价格
current
数据制定。
production volumes and price data.
我们愚人
We
众
Fatui are
运
only
送和自
responsible
然
for
任务
delivery and
无法为你
security.
解答背后的计算逻辑。
Position to explain to you
但
how
你
the
眼前的
figures are
数字就
calculated,
是现实
but I
性
assure
凭证。
you they are as fair and reasonable as possible.
是不是没把我们的死活放在眼
Oh,
里
so
吗？
our lives mean nothing to you.
谁能
How
在
can
这
you
样的大
expect
雪里
anything
打
to
得赢
survive anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heat?
我实在不想每
Since you
次来这里
insist
都
on
重
making
复
me
相同
repeat
的话。
myself every single
克什
visit,
尼克金
I
矿
will
并
remind
非
you
垄断
again,
经销
there is no
你们
monopoly
大
on the
在市场
trade
上
of
采购不
pressing
足的份额。
crystal. Pressing crystal, you are free to purchase the shortfall from elsewhere on the market.
现在哪里还能买得到？
What market?
有也是
Nobody else is selling. And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate. It's robbery is what it is.
所以，
Which is
若
why
不
the
是保
SNEZNHAYA
护评议会
Convention
通过
passed
了
a
支援边境的
resolution
议
to
案，
support
我
border
们连
communities,
这部分金矿都买不到。
without which you wouldn't even be able to buy crystal from us to begin with.
如果只是来吵架的，
So, if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward. Everyone's feeling the cold here. Sorry. You.
哎哎哎，大家都冷静一
Alright,
点
anyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. All subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us is dedicated to her great cause.
我们都知道天
We
气
all know how cold it is, and the more it snows, the harder life gets. Everyone's struggling already. Let's not make things even more difficult for each other.
谢谢尽量乐观，
But
这
yes,
次
and
的份额绝对有问题。
Shishkin,
海蟹镇的亲戚说，
there's clearly something wrong with this
我们的
quota.
量太多，
I have a family in Moral Pesach who tell me they can buy at least double a crystal allotment.
这个嘛，我
Oh,
还以为
believe you me,
拿到数据之后，还以为
I
自
had
己
the same
好了
reaction when I first saw the
专
numbers.
门写
Couldn't
信
believe
确
what I
认
was reading. I even wrote a letter to confirm the true figures, but I'm afraid the quota really is as low as you've been advised.
不过你也要理解，
Still, you must understand that calculating this energy quota is a complicated balancing act.
城镇
You
面
have to factor in population, town size, industrial
先
applications.
要保证最大的
Our
可
top
持续
priority
可
must be to
持续
keep the
燃烧
largest Kresnik
再
torch
把
burning
剩下的
continuously.
销售给价
Only
价
then
顾
can
客
we sell the remaining
考虑
crystal
公
for
正
household use. And in doing so, we must make sure that everyone is treated fairly.
就像这位军人先
Why
生
does
说
this guy look like
他们
Walter
承担
White,
了
by
一
the
份
way?
工作，需要
From
如实
Breaking
记
Bad.
录，也确实没有
As
信
our
用
Fat
数据
Chewy
的权
comrade
限。
said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not have any authority to modify the rates of our quotas.
我们的
That's
职
right,
责
our
就是
duty
秉
is
公
to
办
do
事，
things by the book.
要不然这样，大家都听
Tell you
我
what,
说。
listen, I know
我
how
知道各
anxious
位
and
都很
upset
焦急
everyone
和生
is.
气。
As a matter
我
of
刚刚
fact,
已
I
经和
was
镇
just
长商
discussing
量
it
过
with
了
the mayor.
克什尼克之间
What
的
we
底
can
层
do
燃
is
烧
open
线
the lower
将为大家
combustion
开
chamber
放，
of the
各位可以来
Kresnik
我这里
torch
注
to
册
the
登记
public.
我来
You can
根据
come to
时
me
间计
directly
算。
to register, and I will allocate time slots accordingly.
虽然不
I
能保
can't
证各位
guarantee
家
it will
庭
be
都
ample
有
energy for
每
household
天烧水
use,
做
but
饭
we can
是
at
能
least
保证
make
的。
sure you'll be able to boil water and cook
你
food
再
each
坚持
day.
坚持，
Let's hang in there, make this work together, alright?
好吧，
Sorry.
也没有其他更好的办法了。
Fine, I don't see any
原
alternatives.
来如此，这也难怪
So,
他
this
受
is
伤
Project
这
Fusion
一
in
日子都
action,
要活
huh?
不下去了。
No wonder nothing's open for business. People are barely getting by. It seems like there's nothing we can do, so where do we go from here?
我记得你是打算给这位
You
妖精朋友寻一间旅店，
were looking for an inn, right? For your, fae friend?
我不是妖精了，
Oh, Paimon's
像
not a
他们
fae,
讲
just Paimon.
我刚刚到这
He
边，
must have caught
好像是
a
太
cold or
适合这边
something.
的气候
We only just got to SNEZNHAYA and we're still getting used to the climate.
我在宁路镇这里有个
I have a
临时的
small
小
place
区
in
只
Skretom.
是我也不常住那里，条
That's
件比较简陋。
a mouthful. Skretomorosk. don't stay there very often though, so it's pretty basic.
如果不嫌弃的话，可以
But
再
if
让
you're
你
not
先休
picky,
息几
you're
次
welcome to
保
rest
险
here for
出火
now.
炉还是有的。
It's not much, but I've got blankets and a warm fire.
是
Sure.
吗？太谢
It's
谢你
really
了。
kind of you. Thank you so much. This is an enormous help. I just realized that we can finally see another SNEZNHAYA vision other than child's vision. Like, that's cool. Sure, that's really kind of you. Thank you so much. This is an enormous help.
那跟我走吧。
Right then, this way.
你好，
And we got Alyosha.
一个猎人。当然，如果你去路斐那
I
边
love
打
his
听，
design and
说
I
不定
love
会
his
知道
logo.
另一个身份。
Like here, we can see the doggo. We can see the doggo as well. Good doggo. But yeah, we can see the vision. Oh, you have a gun. Or a rifle. Smoking weed for the specialty. And a chimeric core. Okay. Aberrant chimeric monsters. I'm wondering what the talent is, like the one you... Oh, okay, you are the character that like shows the resource on the map. Birthday 9 of February. Okay. I am a bit too lazy to read everything, but I will read the story on my own.
在至东的雪原上，我很早你想盖住烟，我谢不能，今天是你的生日吧？就岛藏好了吗？标记猎物抓到，接好了。涂加林，好好看看，可跑得过，好好看看，有什么说去对要先正好别涂加一不藏，枪弹猎物在哪？ 枪弹上膛。
Our first cryoculus. Wow, the cryoculus looks really, really cool. They look so pretty. They're on my top 5 of the one I like the most. Oh, I just realized I have a standard pull I can do.
保有一点 少数人的荒唐卑劣，不值得我们激愤。
Okay, I need to open the map again. The interactive map, so I can track the other cryoculus, or at least, like, wrote down the one I have. Holy shit, apparently we can already find 140. What do you mean? 140? Like, what the fuck? Wrong button.
Oh, so cozy and warm. I'm getting nice and toasty. Oh, wait, Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? This is Paimon's best friend, Miyoko.
幸会。
Good to meet you. I'm Alyosha.
有很多出道之
Most
前
travelers find the SNEZNHAYA climate to be a shock
要注意保暖，
to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine.
不过也不能因此淡定。
Still, you should keep an eye on your condition.
不把受害
When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, it can easily end up turning into something more serious.
别吓唬
Say
我！
that, Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
Is there a doctor? Is that's going to be a month? I finally found it. It's sending you DMs. Okay, I will take a look right now because I'm really curious. Oh. Oh, okay. That's so cool. Is there a doctor? This is going to be a mouthful every single time. SNEZNHAYA.
现在不在镇上，
It is, but I don't know how it works though. Yeah,
能源跟不
I
上
will have
情
to
况
investigate.
列车站也关了
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. Train station has been closed ever since this power shortage
我常也在外
began.
打猎，总
I do a
会
lot
分
of
组成
hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements.
闯进去的
But
猎
even
物
the
都会
animals
死去
wouldn't survive long in a storm like this, let alone a hunter.
在雪变小之前，
Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves. Is there any possibility of getting the train station running
我理解
again?
你急迫的心情。
I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the stations were open, that doesn't mean
我们
there'd
要
be
做
any
好长期
trains.
滞留的准备。
We could end up stuck here for a long time, I'm afraid. Actually, I have my own train.
什么？
What? Your own train? I love his eyes. Wait,
难道
hold
说
on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and crash landing on the ice?
哎，
We got lucky and find it at
在
the
山洞
cave.
里找到的。
Yeah,
但
now
驾驶
look
的
for
时
now
候
that we
出
had
了
a
点
little
小
accident.
意外。
I'd really like to get to SNEZNHAYA and find the doctor.
没想到山里还能
Pretty
捡到这
crazy
种
for a
东西
one flying in a mountain. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you
要想
might
去
get
知
to
道吗
SNEZNHAYA
说不
after
定
all.
我之前在调查的
I've been
时候
doing some digging recently. Turns out the real reason for the
其实是因为
current
有部分
energy
情况
crisis
被私
in
藏了起来。
Kretomorovsk did it for straight this time. Is that some of the supply is being seized for private stockpile.
但想要揭发这一切，
To expose
还得人
expose
在去做才行。
what's going on, I need to catch them in the act.
我现在就
So I'm
马上
heading
去
off
抓
to
他
catch a rabbit.
哎，居然是兔子
Wait.
偷的吗？
Rabbit stole the crystal? It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this
真以
off.
为这个本事。
They'd prefer
而且
carrots
经
to
常对兔子的行为
Kresnik crystal
不理
anyway.
胡萝卜
Do you have a suspect in mind?
就是那个兔子
Kishkin,
打圆
Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now, shall we?
居然是他
Me?
呀！
Really? I never would have guessed.
I'll come with you. Let's go.
Huh?
Huh? You
Yeah,
coming with? Solving the energy crisis will help get the station running again. Then we can go to SNEZNHAYA.
那我也
Okay then, just give Paimon a second to get ready.
You stay here and rest, Paiman. We don't want your condition getting any worse.
好吧。
Alright, guess there's no point pushing myself.
那我等你们回来。
I'll stay here and hold the fort then. Be careful, you two.
Yeah, there's one more introduction to do.
傅嘉林，
So Karen, getting here. Getting here.
是狗狗，
Ducky!
Kids,
好凶啊！
Angry Ducky. Pickering doesn't like being petted then.
他是这样的，有点傲。
likes to think he's above that kind of thing.
等会儿
He is my hunting partner, so he'll be joining us when we head out. I'm just seeing now just how tall the Paimon got from before. Yeah, I feel like she's getting bigger as well. Like She seemed really, really, really small before.
除了必要的胡萝卜，我们的动作还要避开
Rats
视
aside,
线，
we'll need to stay completely undetected.
否则谁
We
知道
can't
谁
risk
会
spooking our rabbits. Or there's no telling which burrow he'll scurry back
我
into.
们先要想办法
First, we need to find a way into the train station, see if we can find any real threat data.
稀释进去，
Kishkin's figures can't be trusted.
然后
Then, we get Togarin to catch his scent and find out which way the crystal went. What are you eating?
Check
it out. When you're all out of carrots, try jerky. Yeah. Good doggy, good doggy.
看来你也很喜欢狗啊。
You're a dog lover, huh?
兔子我也喜欢。
And rabbit lover. Carrots are great too, you know? Yeah. Carrots are great for your health.
行吧，
Good to know. Get up, Togarin. We got a lot of work to
好
do.
帮忙哦。
Talk to Paimon first.
我会好好休息
She's
的。
gonna stay here and get some good rest. You guys be careful out there. I was like, or maybe it's just because all the characters are like smaller model. But yeah. I'm just gonna stretch a tiny bit. And drink. My back hurts.
为什么要恐惧幽灵呢？他们只是一群会说话的影子，一刻不停地唠叨自己的生前事。
I'll put my computer a tiny bit different. And there we go. Togo.
干得漂亮，涂家里。
So Togarin, come on, we'll go around. This way. We'll enter from the upper floor. There we go.
A freight list.
是愚
Straight
人
from the
战士
factory, so Shishkin won't
新
have
是新
had
的
the
计划
chance to doctor the figures.
是新的，就像
It's
刚
as
用
new as the day it was printed. Guess no one bothers reading this unless they have ulterior
的
motives.
翻看着东西，
If they did, there'd be no loopholes for him to exploit. Yeah, this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here, then track down the
我
crystal.
们去追查监
How
控
do we
下
do
涂
that?
家林是非常可靠的
Tigrin's a keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his specialty. We play as the doggo. I think I'm gonna go eat. I didn't sleep a lot yesterday and I'm starting to feel really tired. Well, thanks for the self-care. I already did it like a few times ago.
有机
Anywhere
会
there's a stove, there'll be the scent of crystal. But no. Couldn't find any clue here. Best to search elsewhere. And have a good eep. Thanks for coming to the stream. It was nice having you. Come have a nice stream. Thank you. It picks up the scent of crystal somewhere and there's no stove around. That's how we know something's up. This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here and keep watch. I'm gonna take a look inside. With the investigation complete, you and Alyosha secretly notify the Fatui and recover some of the missing crystal. Tellingly, the entrance to the tunnel is right at Shishkin's residence. Now it's time to confront him. Thanks for looking out for us. Things are getting tougher by the day.
没事没事，
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure.
陛下在上，
Sure, as
一切的
Her
奉
Majesty the
献都是
Tsaritsa's
义
watching over us, every sacrifice will be worthwhile.
咬咬牙，等
Let's
暴
grit
风
our
天
teeth
过，
until the drizzle
苦日
passes.
子结束了。
These days of hardship is over
别人
soon.
不知道，
Maybe for everyone else lives on
你的日
Shishkin,
子倒是一
but
天
for you, the hard times have only just begun.
啊？
嗯
你们是
Who are you? What's the matter?
我只是想问，
I just had a
这
question
些
for
日子
you.
已经这么苦，
Why, when times
竟然
are
还有
th
纯净的
stuff
道
of
道
thi
不
as
完的
this,
金矿，
would someone hoard more crystal than they could ever use?
这里的箱子
All the crates
全
here
部
are
是这
from the
里
most recent shipment,
并没有被
but
拿
they
出买
weren't
卖。
brought here for
而是
sale.
私藏
Instead,
起
they were secretly stashed away.
请问西什金先生，
Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Mr. Shishkin?
啊？我不知道，
Me? Why, I have
怎么
no
会有这
idea.
么多金矿？
But look at how much
这
there
是
is.
好事
It's
儿，
quite a godsend.
这样大家
No,
都
there
有
will be
金矿
plenty to
可以
go
用
around.
这些金矿
These
都是
godsend
在
was
阿罗加
found
先
in a
生
cellar
死后
adjacent
从你住所旁边
adjacent
下
to
去
your
的
residence following a tip from Mr.
这
Alyosha.
里只有一部分
And this is only a fraction of what we found on
稍
there.
后会统计出
They're
正
still
确的
taking
数
a
字
full inventory. The official figures will be finalized
我很
shortly.
感谢你每次调解我们和
I've
你们
always
之
been
间的
grateful
矛
for
盾也
your
有关系
efforts
但
to
是现在看
mediate
来
between
这些
us
矛
and
盾
the
就是有你的关
townspeople
系的
of Svetomorsk. But now, Mr. Shishkin,
It appears you were the source of the conflict all along.
没想到你会做这样的事，
How could you do this to
亏
us?
我们这么相信你。
Trusted you to have our
你不是在
back.
骗我们吗？
You've been lying to us this whole time?
我
The jig's up. Time to come clean.
抱歉，
I owe you all an apology. I'm sorry. I'm
对不
very
起我
sorry.
但请你们相信我，我
This
真的会
isn't
尽
who I
力做
am.
到
Please
的。
believe me. This was a one-time mistake that I will never
你
repeat.
们也知道，
We all know how difficult life has been since Project Susha
所有
came
地
into
方的
force.
能源都越来越
Energy is
短
an
缺，
increasingly
简直
scarce
是多
resource.
很难过。
People everywhere are getting desperate, but some places have been hit harder than the others.
从小在一个叫
I grew up
苍
in
石村的小
Alatir, a
村子
small
里长
village
大
with no train station.
那里
Deliveries of
列
Crescent
车
Crystal
现
have
在金
ceased
矿
here
根本送不
entirely.
进去，
If
大
nothing
家
is
都要
done,
饿
they're
死
all
了。
going to freeze to death.
你们买不到金矿，
You know as well
我
as
又何
I
尝不
do
是
how
如此？
downright impossible it is to buy
想想我
crystal
的爸
these
爸，
days.
我的
The
妈
thought
妈
of my poor mother and
就
father
特
with
别
no one to
着
help
急。
them. I felt so afraid.
能源只会
I
越
watched
来
as
越
energy
可
grew
恶，
scarcer by the week,
但救人
all
的
the
只
while
有救
knowing
火。
that their lives were at risk.
看着眼
And
前
one
的
day,
青
I
烟，
looked at the crystal
我
shipment
才
in
心
front of
生
me,
歹
and
念。
a terrible, selfish thought entered my mind.
唉，
Looks like
看来我真的
I'm
不
just
擅
not
长
cut out
干
to be a
坏事。
criminal. I'm so sorry. Once the factory has finished their accounts,
等下愚人
you'll
众
see
筹
that the
剧透
numbers
就
match
知道
the waybill.
我这里也有
Have
值
the
得关
official
注金矿
SNEZNHAYA
的真
quotas
实
here.
限额。
Anyone who has already
之前你买过能源的，
purchased energy, please make your way over here to
重新交易
correct
一
your
下。
transactions.
另外，
I'll make a
我
batch
再出
purchase
3
of
个月
crystal
工
worth
资，
3 months of
买下来的
salaries
金矿都
for you
免
all to
费送
use
给
free
大
of
家。
charge. As for
至于
Alatir,
苍
I'll
石村，
think of something else.
也不必
You
如
don't
此
have to
吧
go that far.
认错就行了。
Yeah, owning up to your mistakes is enough for me. You've done plenty of good for the community in the past. I'm not looking for a handout.
别再演了，
Drop the act.
为什么你的
You
地下
claim
室
this
里
was
头
a
会有
one-time
金矿？
mistake, but the real reason there's only one shipment's worth of stolen crystal in your basement is that you have an accomplice.
报告长官，镇长
Reporting,
组
sir,
搜查
we've
完毕，
conducted a
有
full
人找
research
出
of the
大量
mayor's
藏
house.
有
As
白说
expected,
甚
we
至考
found
虑
many
送给
crates
原
full of
乡。
crystal, half of which were still in the original shipping containers.
你根本就不是第一次，
It wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Kremorsk? Oh, Kretomorsk for a long time now.
列车站长期
Train
停运，
station's
只
currently
有
out
在
of
运行能源
service,
的列车
but
驶
it
入
does
时
open for a short window every
为
time there's an
你都会在
energy
现场集合
delivery.
并
And
安
every
排
time
第
a
一次
train
活动
calls in, you're there on site to make inventory and oversee the workers unloading their
这
cargo.
些工人
The
是
mayor
镇长直接
handpicks
安排的，
said
在
workers.
夜里，
Per his
他们又会从地
instruction,
道
to
把金
transport
矿
the
运回
crystal
到
by
镇子
tunnel at night
再经由
to
他
the
们
mayor's
巡视境
house
外
and he sells it out of town.
因为不能调用列车，只能用其
But
他方
since
式
he
运
can't
送
get
进
the
去。
goods out of
这个
town
销
by
售的速度
train,
很慢，
he had to arrange
这
an
也让我发觉
alternative
人
method
遭
of
拒货的迹象。
transportation. This means sales, which gave me plenty of opportunity to catch him in the act.
原来
Wait, the mayor's involved in this too?
这种事
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of this?
很简单，
Basic math.
因为我在暴
I
风
spend a
雪
lot of time lately
数过很
counting
多次车
carriages
厢，
as the snowstorm rages.
车厢
Counting carriage? What?
列车运行
The
效率
energy
的能源和
consumed
组
by a
织
train
能力
depends on its
用
total
算每一
weight.
份能源都
And
很
since energy is
列
limited
车里应该
resources
每
right
个
now,
车厢都
it's
全
fair
安
to
装，
assume that every carriage is packed full. So if we take the
然后
energy
用可持
required
可
for
支
the
配的消
Crescent's
耗
torch,
加
add
上
the
可支配
sales
销售
figures
数，
you
列
provided,
车理论
compare
上会
that
让备
figures
货
to
更
the
畅
train's
行，
theoretical cargo capacity, guess what?
总是对不上。
Numbers never match. It's
减少
always
一
off
车
by 1 or 2
两车
carriages worth.
这
This
一次
time, you set a
甚至
new
是第
record.
三车。
3 carriages missing.
这么大的雪，怎么可能
You
有一
mean
堆
to
锁在
tell
那
me
里？
that you sat around outside counting carriages in this weather?
不打猎的猎
I
人
am a hunter.
是会饿
I have
死
two options, hunt or starve.
情况已经基本查明，人赃俱获。
Well, I've heard enough.
把
The
这些人
evidence
和镇
speaks
长
for
都带走
itself.
吧。
Take Shishkin and the mayor into custody and escort them back to SNEZNHAYA. Can we go with you?
该死！该死！
Cocky little brat.
可恶的小兔崽子
Ruining my
做坏
business
你给
just
我
so you
等着
wait. So you've been investigating this for a while, huh? Something felt off, so I just followed my gut.
这些
Isn't my strong suit though.
I'm lucky my dad made me learn enough to get by, but
开枪难不知
all this number crunching was a million times harder than the aim and firework I'm used to.
感谢你的协助。
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad.
西什金这个人
Brave
很
lad.
狡猾，相信你们也感受到了。
Shishkin was quite the
他
cunning
竟然就在我
criminal,
们的眼皮
as I'm sure you
做
can
这个
tell.
事
He did all this right under our noses, and we never suspected a thing.
因为他从来
I
不
was
展
in
他
Chip's
充满恶意
clothing.
的那一面。
He had everyone fooled.
他演苦情戏的时候，应该也不只是为了混淆视听。
Even with that sub-story he fed us, he was probably trying to keep the mayor out of it, not just mask his own motives.
要是没有你提供
Without
的
the
确凿
compelling
线索，
case you put together, even I might have fallen for it.
你叫阿洛夏，
Alyosha, was it? Tell me, are you really a hunter?
去有动物的地方开上两
We
枪
can go find some wild animal if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots and you'll see whether I'm the real deal.
没有怀疑你的身份。
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity, it's just, well, I'm sure you've heard of rock art. Recently, they've been recruiting people with your kind of talents.
用表面的身份
Hide in plain sight into false identities, working against Project Susha, sometimes directly opposing the Tsaritsa herself.
虽不是暴力组织，
They're not a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of common
作为愚
folks.
人众的一份子，
Still, as a member of the Fatui, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't keep tabs on them.
是吗？
Huh, first time I've heard of this. I don't really keep up with what goes on in the
我只知
city.
道
All I know is people who don't mind their own business in the city end up paranoid about everything.
我只是看不惯
For
西
me,
什金那
I
种
just
人
couldn't stand
我
Shishkin.
就是从苍
I'm
石
from
走的
Alatir myself,
那地方
and I
有
can
少
tell
数
you,
孩子
nobody lived here
没
in
有一个地
years.
方怎么会需
Why
要
would
监
an
控？
abandoned village need crystal?
当然，
Of
没什么
course,
人会在
not
意苍石
one.
是不是
No one really cares about the fate of that
大家都
place.
不知道吧？
I'm guessing today is the first you've heard of it. I see. That sounds quite tragic,
觉得
really.
伤感。
Well, thanks again for your
总之
assistance
在
and
此
your
之
friend
前
here too.
我会向志东宝
I
负
will
责
report
汇
this
报本事
incident to Schneidergrad.
在新
The
的管理
factory
层
will
面
take
上
over energy
愚人众
distribution
宝
until
会
new
在这些
officials
保
are
护人
appointed. We'll also ensure that the train station resumes normal service as soon as possible. Looks like it's my turn to brush up on math now. I never liked it as a kid either. Me neither. Thanks for me too, Alyosha.
别客气，
Don't mention it. Isn't the soldier overseeing the delivery supposed to verify the quantity of the goods? Was he just careless, or was he being paid off too?
还是
Who
差
knows?
二了。克什尼克金矿，
Excuse me, I'll take a share of Pristine Crystal too, thanks.
回去之前先陪我绕
Need
个
to
路。
take a detour before we head back.
我要把这份金矿送去给一位老人。
So you have to deliver something. Hang tight for a moment. This old lady, she doesn't really know who's who anymore. Oh, grandson, it's so cold today. You must be freezing.
老太太，
It's me, Alyosha. Alyosha? Alyosha, who?
就是今天
You know me. I came by earlier today. Cleaned the ashes out of your stove,
还帮您
give you some warmer bedding, and washed your back. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Now, how often do I get to see my grandson, huh? Come on, take a seat and relax while I fix you something to eat.
您休息就好。
It's okay, you just rest, I'm fine. Oh, you, it's nice to come and visit your granny once in a while, isn't it? Sketomosk, it's a good town. Lots of things to do and people to meet. And the local officials are good to us. Sit down, come on, take a seat. I still have some fruit left. Let me get it for you.
您休息就好。
Please, don't get up on my account. You need to rest. Where's the fruit? Right into the basket by the door. Or maybe it was on the bedside cabinet? Oh, grandson dear, do you like it?
很好吃，老太太。
Very much, ma'am. It's delicious. I just realized that he has freckles. Good, wonderful.
下次别给我留
You
了
you don't need to save any more for me next time, alright?
新鲜的水果。
Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment. You should eat it as soon as you get it. Oh, I don't need it, I'm fine. Maybe if you like it, come back for some more soon. After a long chat, oh, I didn't have time to read.
估计是好心人送来的。
Some kind soul must have given this to her,
老太太都不
but
舍得
she always saves the nicest things for special occasion. How do you know
在
her?
市场上认识
I
的。
met her at the market back
那时候她
before
很
her
健康
health began
是个很爽朗的
declining.
太太
She was a lovely old lady. We're from the same hometown.
苍石村不
Not
是
many
个偏
people
僻
have
地
heard
方
of Alatir,
就
and
算有
if they
人知
have,
道
it's
大概也
usually
是因为
for
贵
all the wrong reasons. There's a gang of
那里
highwaymans
出
that
过一
came
帮
from
路
there.
匪现在村子没了
Now that it's
还
an
有人
abandoned
聊聊家乡
village,
的好日
it's
子
rare to find
实
anyone
在
who
很
shares
难
fond memories of
后来我们就保
our
持初次
hometown.
联系
So after we got talking and realized we were from the same place, we decided to keep in touch by letter.
宁路镇的能源问
First
题
learned of
最开始
Kretomorovsk
也是我
energy
的信件
supplies
查出来
problem from a passing comment
后
in
来
one
她
of
的
her
身体变
letters.
差
Then after
我
her
就经
health
常过
went
来
downhill, I started visiting more often to check in on her.
镇子每况愈下
The town's been in
可她因
decline
为
for a
什么都
while
认不
now,
清楚了
but because of her
所以
memory
总觉得这
problems,
里还是当初那个
her memory
又热
problems,
闹又繁
I
荣的
think
地
it
方
is as the bustling, prosperous Kretomorovsk still in its heyday.
即便是这样
That
一
said,
个
I
乐观
can
的人
appreciate her
在这冰天雪
optimism.
地里
There's not much of it
还是
going
很难
around in this world of ice and snow. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have asked.
没事
It's fine, everyone
人
grows
总
old.
会在知冬有这样的日子
SNEZNHAYA, some people believe that in the
见
final
没了自
moments,
己
you'll sense a
人会突
familiar
然感
presence
知
by
到
your
不
side.
是脸是模糊的
You turn to,
似乎
to
看不
look at
清楚
them, but their face is blurry, so you
但他们
focus
一个
hard,
想要
trying
看
to
清
make out who it
终
is.
于看清
When
了
you
你的身
finally
体
see their
死
face,
神就会出
Grim
现
Reaper reaches
我
out
走
and
出
takes
去
your life.
他还能叫我孙子
She still
至少
calls
和
me
我在一个
grandson,
世界
though,
里
so at least I'm not a blurry face in her world just yet.
走吧
Come on,
要
let's
回去
get
看
back
看
and
快
see how
乐状
Paimon's doing. Good.
我们回来了
Paimon,
身
we're
体
back.
舒服些了吗
Are you feeling any better?
已经不冷了。
Paimon's not cold anymore, but she's still a little dizzy.
控制不好
Flying
平衡。
probably isn't a good idea right now. Paimon may lose her balance.
我觉得不用
But
担心
Paimon's sure she'll be fine.
刚进制度的
It's
那条
probably
线
just
把她
from getting
毁了
hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in
感
SNEZNHAYA.
觉他的气色也恢复了不少
Complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her. I still think we should see a doctor when we get the chance.
比起
Sure,
这
but enough about that. How did everything go on your
遇
end?
到什么麻
Are
烦
you all set? Did you have any
我
trouble?
来讲吧
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
居然发生了
Jeez, you
这么
guys got
事
pretty busy.
联络官
Sounds like the liaison officer and the mayor were running quite an operation.
幸好把他们给抓
Good
住了。
riddance to both of them. It's a good thing you managed to catch them.
大家都有金矿
So
可以
you
用
said
了
the train
现在
station
又
will
马
open
上可以
again
恢复
soon, right?
对吧？
And everyone has enough crystal now? Yeah, well, enough to survive at least. Project Tusha isn't going away anytime soon. People will still have to scrimp and save to make ends meet. I've been meaning to ask, what exactly is the Tsaritsa trying to achieve? No, the goal of Project Tusha is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa. But no one knows where that energy is
至
going.
于保密的
It's
考量
never been
从未
made
公开
public.
但是关键在于
The thing is, we
明
were
明说好
told
了
that the
有东西
project
把
would
只
only
会
last
持续
for
半
6
年的
months.
时间
But time and time again, they kept extending
延
it.
期，是
Isn't
因
it?
为女皇想
Does
做的
that
事
mean
不
the
是很
Charissa's
顺
plan
利
isn't going very smoothly?
大家都是
What
这么想
exact everyone
理论
suspects.
上来说
In principle,
人气
any
也需要提
proposed
出议案
extension needs
现在
to
皇
pass
宫
by
体育会上
majority
得到
vote
半
in
数以上的赞
Snezhnoye Veshe.
虽然越来越多的人想要反对
But even
但
though
是最终会被
opposition
广
has
西
been
普西尼亚
growing,
拉的政治
any
影响力压了
detractors
下
end
来
up caving
也
in
能通
but
过
to political pressure from the rooster, Puccinella.
他是皇都评议会的主持者
He's the chair
同时也
of
是
the
跳出场
Snezhnoye
重要
Veshe
的
and a
人之
key
一
figure in the
背
voting
后还站着
process.
许多有权有势
He
的
has the
人
backing of many powerful and influential people. Sounds like power for the cause for the Fatui.
怎么到了至东，
How come the
连这
Fatui are
还是个
picking
和
on
平
ordinary
会
people even here in Snezhnaya?
话也不能这么说
Don't see it like
人人
that.
任无论何时
Fundamentally, the
都会站在
Fatui
以皇
will
帝者的
always
立
think
场
and
思
act
考
in
一
its
切
Sarissa's
但
interests.
这不代表他们不在
But
乎
that
普通人
doesn't
的生
mean
活
they don't care
现
about
在
the
宁路
plight
镇
of
还
the
是个
common
金矿
folk. The only reason Shredomora still receives crystal shipments is because of a relief proposal put forward by the rooster himself.
愚人众士兵也在至东全境四处。
And then there's the
哪
Fatui
怕是向来不
soldiers
属于冷酷的
providing
北国
support
一
in every corner of
也
the
打出了
nation.
赈灾的磨难。
Even the Northland Bank provided some Mora for disaster relief, and they're as conservative and indifferent as they come.
只是这些大人
It's
在
just that
说
the
话
rich
功
and
利的看
powerful
待
in their
事情
fancy
和我们
palace
自己不
live
同的，
in a
产生矛
completely
盾
different world
也
from
在
us.
所难免。
There's always going to be some conflict when those worlds collide. I'm reminded of something that Fatui officer mentioned, the Brokot.
即便我们都
Yeah,
相信
well,
陛下，
even though we'll believe in
但
Her
如何克
Majesty
服
the
眼前的困
Tsaritsa,
局，
there are
还是
still
会有
many
很多很
differences
多
in
的事。
opinion on how best to tackle the big issue of the day.
普通人很难在
Regular
制度爆
folks
发出
don't
的
have
原
an
因
easy way of getting
而
their
有权有
voices
势
heard
又
in
会因为各种
Snezhnograd,
复杂的原因
while the rich
无
and
缘
powerful are
不可
either
发出声
unwilling or afraid to speak out for all sorts of complicated reasons.
呼啸社为这些人提供了一
Brokot
个虚假的
provides
身
the
份，
disaffected with
让他
false
们的不满
identities
有一个释
and
放
an
的出口。
outlet to vent their
当
frustration.
然，
Of course,
这
an
种主义
organization like
存在
that
于灰色
exists
地
in a
带，
gray area.
一旦被议员
Come
认
in
为偏离
the
了
moment the vicious think
随
they've
时都可能
crossed the
被
line,
取缔。
there's sure to be a crackdown.
但只谈现状，
But so far,
他们做的事还是
they've
在
been
向
doing
帮
the
助
best to help the common folk. They don't look like
你不
you.
也参与了吗？
Oh, don't you mean? You didn't hesitate to join in. You're not new to this, I can
我们也
tell.
是冒险家嘛，冒险家的工作
That's
就是帮
because we're
人服务我
adventurers.
国，
It's
探
our
索世
job
界
to
真
help
相。
people out with commissions and get to the bottom of things. It's less about the money and more about the adventure itself. Sounds like we're going to get along.
如果不是为了带他
So,
看
what's your
病，
business in Snezograd? Aside from taking your friends to see a doctor, of course.
我要去见女皇。
I want to meet the
原
Tsaritsa.
因
It's complicated. I've had run-ins with many of the Arbingers
我
coming
已经和
along
许
the
多执
way,
行官打过
and I
交道，
really need to know what
我很需要知
Tsaritsa
道
is
女
up
皇
to.
的女皇的目标。
Ultimate goal, what the Gnosis mean in all of this. Since I've made it this far in my journey, I have to find the truth, whatever it
不论有
takes.
什么，不会吧？
Wait, so no way, are you? I think you are.
看来你听
Sounds
说
like
过
you've
我
heard of us. Then
嘿嘿
you are
我
getting
们
more
真是越
famous
来
by the
越远了。
day. Of course, I know it won't be easy, so I'm not planning to get there by force. I
没想到
didn't
你还
realize
这
I
么
was in the company of
说
giants.
实话，
Honestly, we're all as curious as you
我们又是为
as
了
you
什么
are
去
about
跟
what
你
the
去提
Tsaritsa's
出的？
planning and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the snow.
但想要见到她
Getting
更
in
难
the same room as her
普
won't be
通人没有
easy.
与她会面的
Common
资格
folk
不说，
aren't permitted to
而
meet
现
her
在
at the best of
你该
time.
前往东方讨
And
伐。
right now, she's probably not even in Snezhnograd. What is she's heading east on a campaign to slay a monster? The one that's been summoned in blizzards?
看来你也有
Yeah,
所
so
耳
you've heard of it. A wild,
它具有怪
unpredictable
气暴风雪
monster
能
with the
力，
power
行动也
to
极为
summon
频繁，它还
snowstorms.
能将周遭的所有
It
物种
also
吸引
absorbs everything around
美
it
食也
into
可以
its
做
body,
成
so it's growing
现
constantly.
在
So it's
即
so
使
big
对
that
公
Sarissa
造
has
成的
deemed
头
it
号
the
威胁。
number one threat.
所幸，伴随着身体发
Luckily,
展，
as it
它
grew,
的行动变
it
得越来
became
越迟缓。
increasingly less mobile, so it doesn't pose an immediate threat to the town or to
以
Snezograd.
女皇陛下与她
Sure,
手
the
下直属卫
Tsaritsa
队
and
动
her
齐军
paternal
事，
god,
讨
the
伐魔
Drushna,
物应该不成问题。
would have
只是要花费
wouldn't
多久，
have
就不得而知。
won't have any trouble defeating the creature between them. It's just a question of how long it will
想
take.
要见她，
Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. You'll have to wait until she gets back. That's fine, getting Paimon treated is more urgent right now. If it comes to it, I'll just have to go to her.
愚人众会暂时接管这里的车
Well,
站。
fair. Well, the Fatui will be taking over management of the train station for the time being. Things should be up and running by
等
tomorrow.
车站恢复了，
Once it's
我们可以
open,
去和他们交
we
谈。
can see about getting your
让他
train
们帮忙
towed
把
to
你
the
们的力
station.
啊，那应该
That's
先
gonna take
好了吧？
a lot of manpower. Are you sure we can talk them into
整
it?
件事愚人众也不
But
算
you
干
aren't
净，
exactly spotless in the whole mess.
这件事
Plus,
我们
we helped them out. Should be easy enough to negotiate. I'm not concerned about what paperwork I need to drive the
我
train.
听说这些手
As
续
far as I know, all the
好像都是在制造
paperwork
城
is
市
dealt
一并颁发的，
with
从没见过。
upon manufacture. I've never seen anyone check it, so I wouldn't worry.
有了列车就简单了。
Having train makes
我们
everything
很
much
快就能抵
easier.
达至东堡，
We'll reach
正好
Nesrogam
我也
in
要
no
过去，
time.
用猎户
No need to
进行
head
往来。
there myself anyway. Got some game. I need to head there myself anyway. I got some game to trade for Mora.
我在城里认识靠谱
No
的
good
医生，
doctor in the
到
city.
时候帮你
I'll
们介绍。
introduce you when we get there.
谢谢你，那
Thanks
就
so
休
much.
息一晚
Let's
上，
get a good
明天
night's
洗
sleep
澡。
ahead of a big trip tomorrow.
spot another Paraculus. So it was this one. So explaining the situation to the envelope.
下次小心点啊！
Drive carefully, right? You don't want to end up in this situation again.
这是什么
So,
新制是吧？
I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new model or something? Yeah, I guess. Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway, take this.
你也收着。
It's an up-to-date map of the SNEZNHAYA rail network.
只要你们在行
All
驶，
the track switching is
信号就会
automated,
自动进行分轨调
so as long as the train is moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or
整。
anything.
车况
We'll leave you to examine the train's condition
最好是没有
yourself.
故障。
Fingers
估
crossed,
计人们
nothing's
这
broken.
没有会修
That's
这种
Creto
新技术
Morris,
列车的工程师。
as any engineers with experience working on this
这
model.
个我们自己来处理。
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks for everything.
那就预祝你们
Right
顺
then,
利。
have a safe journey and make sure to check everything's working before you set off. Okay, we are going to... Okay, we are going to literally... like, use the train. Although there is a waypoint just over there. Let's drive the train. Bit navigation. Ooh. This is so cool. Snezgrad, the SNEZNHAYA Central Station, the largest station in the nation. After exiting the station and passing the inspection of the SNEZNHAYA Royal Railway Transport Bureau staff, you then ride the elevator to the heart of Snezhnograd.
Alright,
Looks like our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final
one.
once over and then head out. Goes, your time to shine.
Over to you.
收到。
Affirmative. Running vehicles diagnosis. What's this? Think of it as some kind of autopilot system.
引擎
Engine, green.
车轮
Wheels, green. Frames,
体结构
minor damage but no impact on function.
确认完毕。
Diagnosis complete. All systems nominal.
好方便啊！
I even still can't get over the fact that you just found this tech lying around in a random cave.
Yeah, I definitely looked out there.
生活在之中这么久，
I've lived in SNEZNHAYA my
居然
whole
会
life.
说话，
And I've never heard of an interactive talking train autopilot.
严格来说，
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains. So I doubt you have any interest in navigating the
的操作指南。
practically unreadable operator's manual yourself.
好了，
All configurations are complete.
有需要
Should you require any further assistance, please call out for the Eye of Garoa.
Away we go! Fireman, you're gonna find a warm
危
seat.
险的地方坐着。怎么回事？
What's going on?
What the fuck?
不好，
Oh no! What the fuck is going on? What the hell?
What's this place?
这是什么地
Are you okay?
旅行者，你没事吧？
Right, you okay, my mom?
虽然现在
Thailand's
飘
still
着，
airborne, but
但
it
是
feels
在
like swimming
海
through
绵的
thick,
水里
gloopy waters.
很不舒
It's
服。
horrible.
真不凑巧。
Just so like all the things that could have gone wrong.
阿罗夏，你不
Check
是
your
知道本地人
Shazam,
吗？
right?
你
Any
知道
idea
这
what
是
the
什么
heck
地
this
方吗？
place is?
这里是名为隐喻的
Called the Shadow Realm. A place where no winds blow, no light shines,
一切
and no elemental energy flows.
Even time itself doesn't exist here. It's a world where everything seems to come to a
我很
standstill.
少见到
I've only
世界
seen
上
it
维
a few
持着彼
times
此
before, and this is my first time
如此危
inside.
险。
Dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never seen again.
即使回来也都
And the few who do make
心
it
事不
back,
太正常。
they're never quite the same.
那现在怎么办？
Then what the heck do we do now?
对了，眼镜是不是知道什么？
Okay, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles? I don't see it
怎
anywhere.
么会这样？
Great, now we're done
冷
for.
静一些，
Hold it together.
现在还没
Let's
到
not
关
get
键
ahead of ourselves. I heard the story once about the
现在
world
我
of
们
shadow.
是
If it's true, there's a way to escape.
只要找
We
到
just
出口
need to find the
就
exit.
能我们先往前
Come
看。
on, let's explore. Like, this is both scary and pretty cool at the same time.
这些鱼
Defeat the opponents who have become twisted by the Shadow
人
Realm.
质
Look at its fatuity, it's like
他
they've
们
lost
被变
their...
成了影子被吞
The
掉的人。
shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living. Blah. Sorry.
无法调动元素力，
You can channel elemental energy here.
调动还能
And I have a few gadgets. Ooh. Spooky.
等等，那个蓝
Hey,
色一团
what's that
是
blue thing?
是
Is
眼
that
镜。
goggles?
看来我们得先想
Guess
办
we
法过去。
better find a way over. Get up with the eye of Rawawa. Oh shit. Well.
这就是最后一刻，
The last one.
那之后怎
We
么
know
办？
next.
看着办吧。
Played by ear.
眼镜，
Goggles!
你好，
Hello, I'm glad to see the three of you safe and
只
sound.
是现在的局面可不太好。
For now, at least, but things aren't looking too good. Correct, we are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm, darkest space in the shell, where even the Most High is loath to cast his gaze. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersects with the world of the Light Realm, only realm,
光界的世界
like an air bubble that rises to the water's
我们
surface.
得在这个空间
We
重
must
新
leave this
重新
place before it sinks back down into the depths once
听
more.
上去你有办法。
Sounds like you have a plan. Yes, in fact, the very purpose of my questions was likely to look from the Shadow Realm.
似乎无法
It appears that key data is currently inaccessible,
不过现在
but now is not the time to resolve that problem.
此处隐喻的
I've
是
marked the
为
exit
标
to
记
the Shadow Realm for your convenience.
旅行者
In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, Miyoko. There's specialist equipment for this? How do you have that at the ready?
这是我原本就有的
Now will be one of my core functions.
已完成
And
扫描
complete, construction in progress.
启动密令
Activation code.
我等
We
岁
once
月
peered into the
从阴影的
past
残余
from the
中
ruins of the
回顾
shadows. That
最为荒唐
is
之
what
处
remains of the Golden City Hyperborea. Oh. Ooh! That's how we got the new traveler. Look. With the gun. We got a gun! Gunviller. Sadly, apparently, this is not a skin. Like, not for now, at least.
去吧
Now go, arm yourself with weapon of the spirit. Bring down the walls of the stronghold and extinguish the flaming arrows of the wicked.
这是
Is this a gun?
in the Shadow
无
Realm.
法自如调用元素力
I'm sorry, but every time I see Shadow Realm, I'm reminded of
这就是最有效的攻击手段。
Yu-Gi-Oh! Where instead of saying like that people died, they're put in the Shadow Realm. Humans cannot channel the elements. There once was one who, after much research and many attempts, found this to be the most effective means of attack.
出发吧，
Let's go, we don't have much time here. Oh, one. Hold, uh-huh. Uh-huh. And reload is R. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, we can even slide. Instruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosive nearby. Elemental energy is unavailable. However, you can replenish your ammunition. Okay. For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up shots. That's so fucking cool. Many hostile units approaching. Suggest a new strategy. Take cover and pick them off one by one. Okay, this is actually really cool. More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked assault option. Accumulated elemental skill. Normal attacks charge the firearm with a special energy known as Frigid Glory. Once sufficient energy has been stored, press the simulated elemental skill button to switch to breakthrough mode. In breakthrough mode, the firearm consumes Frigid Glory to launch high-powered ray spears, piercing through opponents along the path and dealing trial damage. I thought that elemental energy was not available here, but okay. Sigil that hovers in mid-air. Aim and fire at the sigil, and you will be able to use the power of the freeze mark to move quickly around the Shadow Realm. Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move. Ooh. Ooh, that was nice. Test.
继续前进吧。
第二状态，
超团体有利危险，我要回掩体了。
It's so fun, actually.
似乎可以利用此处
Be able to use the prime ice contrast left here to cover long distance. Wrong button. I mean, I do have a lot of those to look at. Strinova, yeah, for real, it reminds me of Strinova. Without the become paper thing. Let me think. How do we get over there now?
推荐利用一
I
下。
recommend using this grappling gun.
这是本来用于在
Such devices were originally used to secure structures in the Shadow Realm.
拆卸掉与之相连的
If
钩
you detach the
钩铃号
connected
就会
hook,
自动发
the
射
grappling
闪烁
gun will automatically fire a rope to another nearby hook.
总之
Okay, so we just removed this hook, right? Another chest. Oh, okay.
"这个不错。
向着真冰发射台冲刺，可以利用它的力量达到高处。超团体自己受伤了，拉开间距，
重装，注意节奏。
检测到可用的战术装备，鎏金。
Munition detected.
我要回掩体了，我可不怕你，拉开间距。
重新充能，
Crack Crystal Electro. When thrown, creates a special electro field that deals AoE electro damage to opponents inside the field periodically. The field will also slowly move forward along the crystal's line of travel and slow down further when it comes in contact with an opponent or object.
拉开间距，
试试这个。
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, careful!
Just the center of gravity. Eee. Wow. Continue onward. Oh,
How much longer is this gonna take?
exit is right ahead. You're very close now. I've
是要把我们留下
packed
来
the。train to keep us trapped here.
那边的车
That
厢会
platform, the carriage is swarming with undead factory.
这个不错。
Fast. Oh. What's this? Grenade. Oh, grenade launcher. Okay. Basalt Sun Wheel is a semi-automatic grenade launcher that lobs grenades of different elemental types in an arc. Each grenade deals damage matching its elemental type, and any opponent's truck is treated as having been hit at a weak point. Grenade launcher, yeah, for real. Press normal attack to launch a grenade of the current elemental type. Aiming displays the grenade flights path before firing. Press the simulated elemental skills button to switch the firearm to a different elemental type. You may find switching to assault mode makes your attack more efficient. Oh, a boss.
Once Roar was there.
That still exists? Oh my gosh, it's a thumper.
Why is everything shaking so much?
看来这边的引运
Looks like the shadow ram is about to sink back down into the depth.
出口就在这里。
The exit is right there.
出口就是这
I
个
mean this weird bubble thing? Wait, how exactly do
没
we...
时间犹豫
No time to think, we just gotta go for it.
看来我蒙对了。
Looks like I was right. Can't believe the shadow realm manifested right on the railroad tracks. It's almost unheard of.
多亏有你和那
Luckily we made it out. All thanks to you and that awesome gun.
But we weren't there. You mentioned Hyperborea.
原来你也听过。
Ah, so I've heard of the Golden City before.
赛诺德卡莱
Yeah,
说
it
过
came
好
up a
多次，
bunch,
没想
a
到
whole
大哥
bunch
的
in
家
that
乡有
cry.
这么厉害的
You're
遗
pretty
迹。
neat surprise in that sense, aren't you, Uncle Goals? We had no idea they left cool gadget like here before behind. Thanks for saving us again, I have Grabowa.
准确说是合作。
Make no mistakes, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, performance was quite outstanding, far beyond my expectations.
正如阿罗夏所
As
说，
Alyosha said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Lamb to
但
manifest
我们必须
in a place like this. But we should still watch out for similar dangers ahead.
啊，列车再出问题的
Let's
话，
hope not.
我真的要
If
有
anything
点
else
了。
goes wrong with this trip, Paimon's gonna have train trauma for life.
也不一
The
定
Shadow
是在
Realm
列车
can appear anywhere,
出现在任何
not just in the real world. I am simply advising that we take sensible
如
precautions.
果你想调试
Now, if you wish to further calibrate and upgrade your firearms, you may do so over here,
收集到
provided you have the necessary components.
现在
Please take a moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of the train.
框架修缮
Amongst other things, this will ensure Paimon is a little warmer while on board.
谢谢眼镜了，
Google,
真可
your trusty train conductor.
是否可靠性
Well, maybe trusty isn't quite the right word considering. Anyway, at least you get the job done. So the gun can be upgraded. Yes, of course. And just like the Eye of Garova,
它一定会
I
成
am sure it will be a great asset to you in your future adventures. If not the
是
trustiest,
称职的吧
then it will at least get the job done.
既然灰魔要
Let's
修
get
理
some
车，
fresh air while the Eye of Garova fixes the train. Think you'll be okay, Paimon?
没事，
Yeah,
我
sure.
也想出去
Maybe
转转
wants to forget all about the Shadow Realm. It was so creepy in there. Stretching our legs might help take our mind off things. Get me the waypoint, please.
明明是车
It's
站，
so quiet
怎么
here
就
for a
这么
train
没人
station.
全
The
是废
person
弃的
inside
房子
just abandoned house. What's this? Huh?
这哪里
So
是
much
车
for
站？
repair. You've swapped our train out for a whole new model.
原计划就是
Plan
尽
was
快
to
将
restore the
车
train
在
to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible.
还大幅提
Now
升
that the
效率
repairs are complete, the train offers optimized performance and a significantly improved trendiness level.
为什么把潮流定义成一种数字？
Sorry. Didn't know trendiness was a parameter.
根据演算
According to my calculations,
效率的一切潮流这个
parameterization is the more effective way for the Eye of Garowa to understand trendiness.
害破波瑞亚吗？好像
Hyperborea, huh? I'm sure I've heard of that in a story somewhere. What an incredible little gadget you are. Are you gonna try to steal my thing? SNEZNHAYA Adventure Journal. In the SNEZNHAYA Adventure Journal, you can view your ongoing and available quests in SNEZNHAYA. This is also where you can collect corresponding rewards after completing Archon Quest and War Quests. Experiences section in your SNEZNHAYA Adventure Journal. Here you can find the meeting points you have discovered while exploring SNEZNHAYA. Additionally, you can also view in this section any special recruitment projects that can be done this week. The Shadow Realm History section of your SNEZNHAYA Adventure Journal. Here you can find the Shadow Realms and even more dangerous Shadow Realms you have uncovered while exploring SNEZNHAYA, and quick travel to any of these realms for a good old cleanup operation. The SNEZNHAYA Adventure Journal will also allow you to look up the temperatures of the current area. In low temperature location, the Eye of Gawawa will expand Kresnik energy to regulate body temperature. Kresnik energy depletes more quickly in frigid zones, and in sub-zero zones, Kresnik energy will be depleted even more quickly and lead to catastrophic effects. Therefore, do keep an eye on the environmental temperatures where you're going. Oh, the grappling gun. Now if I use U, I can see the... Oh, okay. Quest and War Quest. Okay. Oh. Oops, wrong button.
如果谁想窥视深渊，就尽情在罗德卡莱的业务中游荡。狂烈的行军自我。
You will come across various prime ice constructs fabricated by other travelers while exploring SNEZNHAYA daily. You can choose to reinforce a prime ice construct created by others so that it remains for a longer time. And if you found the prime ice construct helpful, why not leave a like for it too? In construct details, you can also enable the option to send your prime ice construct to others, as well as allow prime ice construct fabricated by others to appear in your world.
会前来将它卷入黑暗。让我们对人类的复杂性和丰富性保有一点耐心。少数人的荒唐卑劣，不值得我们激愤。
A random chest.
看起来我是与世隔绝太久了。建议告诉我，四处摆放宝箱的风尚是何时？
I'm just grabbing that. Grabbing the life. So where are we on the map though? Oh shit. Oh, okay, we are way higher than I was expecting. But for now, let's just continue the story. I just want to get to SNEZNHAYA and then I will end the stream. My hips just cracked. You really had to build a railroad over a canyon, huh? You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights. It's not that. Why not just praying that we don't have yet another accident? This is really cool. And one thing is breathtaking. Diamond of Dragonspine. Said that the mountains, domain of the Snezgovic lord. One of the Sneznovic retreated there to live in seclusion. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svetloledovka
I didn't have time to read because of the fucking names. Oh, big enemy.
看，赤东宝就在眼
She
前。
has the guard just up ahead. Ooh. Oh, so pretty. Here we are. Welcome to SNEZNHAYA train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
春气派，
Wow, it's so
我
majestic.
感觉
Flying,
从左飞到
just
右，
flying
对
from
我
one
的
side
气
to
派
the
是
other
新
would
鲜的。
probably leave Paimon out of breath. Yeah, it's built for maximum efficiency, but yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can see these trains. You can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in SNEZNHAYA. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out.
走这边。
This way, there's a lift car that goes straight to Zapolyani. Let me get that first. Let me get that after. Ooh. Let's look. They have really fun-looking heads.
好稀奇啊！
Furries.
还有它们，
Those ones are about the same height as Paimon, but in this, looks like they can't fly. So this would be Vodkodla and Domovoy.
怪不得听说智东以前是妖
I
精的
read
国
that
度呢。
SNEZNHAYA used to be the realm of the
收到
Fae.
了
But I'm just going to remove all those because apparently you can remove them. Because apparently people just like to be like put those and be like, hey, there's a secret thing over there and I want to discover that by myself. Open the map. Oh, I can do that because I... Oh, okay. Whoa, what the fuck? I can do that with those at least. Okay. I can't remove that one. Well, I can remove it like that, but...
一场雪都是来自制。
左侧是位于芦灰区的市集，东西很齐全，而且经常能淘到实用的小物件。
Market of Zolny.
往右边的远处看，就是克洛
Vol
伊的剧院。
Levski Theater.
好气派！
Yeah, so apparently there is. It's up. It's up. How the fuck do I go up there though? Maybe Wanderer. Ooh.
不愧是制动佬啊！看到这么壮观
Wow,
的场
SNEZNHAYA is
景，
stunning.
这一路上
Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it.
我第一次来这里的时候，
Found it pretty stunning when I first came here too,
只是后来
but I
发现
soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive.
高的不可思
The
议。
prices here are
我
crazy.
做的只是不怎么起眼的猎户
I'm
手
just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spent most of my
这个
time.
方向是老庭院餐厅，
This way will take
同
us
时
to
提
the
供住宿服务。
Podvorye restaurant.
我会
You
把
have
一
food
天
and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
会不会也
Is
很
that
贵？
gonna be stunningly expensive too? Don't you worry about that. Keeping you warm and comfortable is all that matters.
虽然芦灰区也
Yeah,
有能
I
住
mean, there are places to stay easily, but I highly doubt they'll meet your standard.
炉子里不一定有金
Most
块
of the
窗户也会
stoves are out
上
of
还会有
crystal.
四角的刻
The
纹
windows
边
of
色布
drafty, and at
用房
night,
梁或
four-legged
者
roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws to the roof beams and
不不，
floorboards.
我害怕这
Yet no way, not a chance Paimon staying anywhere like that.
我还有一点
Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us. Paimon still has some saving left. What happened to sponging me off me? Come on, it's tradition.
那你请我。
Fine then, it's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake.
放心啦，也会有你的一份。
Don't worry, you'll get some too.
看你精神起来，
I'm glad to
我
see
也
you've
放下
perked
多了
up.
如果等会儿想逛逛的话，有几个可以去的
If
地
you
方。
find yourself in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing.
这个方向通往女皇陛下的觐见室，也就是至东宫。那里
This way leads to the Zapolnyarny Palace, which serves as Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal
而
quarters.
侧边的建筑
The adjacent block
或者
is
说
kind of a city
皇城
in its
就是
own
王
right.
众的总部。
That's Glupov, the headquarters of the
这
Fatui.
其中有座名为军械
Inside
馆
there's a munition factory known as the Armory Palace,
各种装备。
producing a constant supplies of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too.
那边则
And
是
over
制
there
动
is
宫
the
体系
Snezhnaya
主要的
Vichy,
人物会定
where
期在
all
这
of the
里
big
开会
shots meet
决定诸位国家
regularly
大事
to make policy discussion.
这几个地
The
方是谁有
decisions.
关相信我不用解释原因。
These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
估计会有
It
很严
probably
格的
has
安
super
保措
strict
施
security.
我们也不
Not
想打
looking
扰
for trouble right now.
靠近集新区中心的位置是商业区，餐厅。
The downtown area is near the center of Zapolnyarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops.
比较知名的建筑。
Another place of
都是
interest
国银行
is the Northland Bank, which is over this way.
相信
Oh,
你会
and
需
I'm
要很
sure
复
you'll
杂
want to
的
make
技术
contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
说到冒险，
Speaking of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot.
何尝
No
还
where
在
we can
这
find a
里啊
crafting bench.
No one practices alchemy in Snezhnaya, I'm afraid.
据说
Apparently, there's some historical reason for it.
那看来
Oh, we'll just have to use the one on the train then. Ah, kind of inconvenient. Wait, how come there's one on the train if that's still no? SNEZNHAYA too. Maybe we can look into the historical reason later. Yeah, I don't know, not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway, finally there's only in that direction. It's mostly residential built-in and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I'll check down my doctor friends.
谢谢你介绍。
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the
我又有点
cold wind, but I'm starting to feel another headache coming on. Let's get you inside.
老田园餐厅就
The
在这
Rovier restaurant is right this way. I was sure there was going to be... How the fuck am I supposed to go up there? Well, Wanderer it is, apparently.
没想到，凡尘
I can't even go that high. How the fuck am I supposed to go that high? Can I make like... Oh, you can't put like others on top of others. Oh, I just realized that there was a launching platform. Doesn't send you that far though.
Bad. 这世上没有纯粹的自由，风也会有吹到头的时候。没叫你跟着。
Yeah, I have no idea how I'm supposed to get this one. Okay, let me just grab that waypoint. Talk to Catherine. Welcome to SNEZNHAYA, Miyoko. The Adventurers Guild is at your service. Whether you're seeking adventure, hunting for treasure, or tracking down a nemesis to hone your skill, the guild is ready to help. Oh, the Adventure Guild does have a certain feel no matter where you are. But there are differences here and there. As you've seen, the land of SNEZNHAYA is vast and its weather and terrain challenging. Given the circumstances, it would be highly impractical to require adventurers to return all the way back to the guild just to turn in a commission. That is where this prime ice communicator comes in. With this device, you can turn in your commission directly from the field instead of trekking all the way back to us. As for your remuneration, rest assured there will be no delay, as the guild will also arrange to have it sent to you through various means. And by various means, you mean... Please don't worry about it. The Adventurers Guild will ensure that continue to reap the rewards of every adventure and commission you take on. Whether you're in hot and passionate Natlands or ice-cold SNEZNHAYA, the guild will always be behind our adventurers. Enjoy your adventures, Miyoko, at Abstra Abyssosk. Wondrous Prime Ice Control gifted to you by Catherine. It appears to be based on the blueprint of recent provenance. It has yet to become popular or common in SNEZNHAYA, and with this construct you can get in touch with the Adventurers Guild headquarters in SNEZNHAYA and talk to Catherine even when you're on the train. Use this to turn in your quest and collect your rewards anytime, anywhere. Oh, this is the headquarters directly.
感谢你完成了今。向着星辰与深。向着星辰与深渊。
Great to see you here. I'm Catherine, the receptionist of the Adventurers Guild. My job is to provide the adventurers with quest and intelligence support. This is the Adventurers Guild headquarters. If you encounter any problems that the local guilds can't handle, you can consult us here at HQ. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough for... I mean... I can buy one of those. Oh, let's go. Let's just do a 10 pull for fun. I didn't check my PT before. Okay, the bell. And we got Lynette as well. So let's check the PD. So I did 10 just now. Oh, okay, we are at 20, 30. I don't remember what constellation my Lynette is. I think she's at C2. Oh, never mind, she's at C6 now. Wait, so it's Lynette, Sucrose, and Alyosha. I know I don't have constellation for Alyosha. But where is my Sucrose? My Sucrose is C6 as well.
So there are 2 acts. SNEZNHAYA. Let's check a few of our new achievements. Okay, so this is everything related to the Shadow Realm. And this is everything related to SNEZNHAYA in general. Oh, it's super pretty though. This one is just weird. That's the crescent. Oh, that's the moon one, yeah. The moon one is pretty as well. Yeah, I really love this one. But yeah, we did a good chunk of the story. I have no idea where, like how far we are in the quest. Probably not that much though, but oh, this is a new one. This one as well. These 2 are new. But yeah, this is where I am going to end the stream. Thanks everyone for coming to the stream. And I won't be able to stream until next week. So yeah. And I don't know what I will stream. I don't know when I will stream. So yeah, it's just. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming to the stream, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.